subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Why? Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you want a personal read, just simply schedule one. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated as well. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's up. Tell a family, friend, or that you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so that they could be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. So thank you all for stopping by and saying hi and giving me a thumbs up. And if not, and you want to stay in the bushes, guess what? You all are still welcome. Hope you all are doing wonderful. Today we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your birth chart. We're tapping to the Scorpio energy, okay? We're starting off with 33, okay? 33, the concerned man, male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. The 3 equal to 33 equal to 6, the 6 representing cooperation. Okay, so there is someone very concerned, hoping that you are willing to cooperate, Scorpio, hoping that you will see things their way. This could be regarding a relationship, some kind of promotion or demotion in your career, maybe a living situation. There is someone who is hoping and wishing that you will be willing to cooperate with them, aka see it their way. They want you to see things their way. They want you to recognize that their ideas, what they have to say, they want you to listen. They want you to be in agreement with what they have maybe planned or what they have been thinking about. Okay, so this person, this is regarding a relationship, promotion or demotion of a job. Okay, put it where it resonates, or a living situation. Okay, and the next card we have here is number 3. Okay, and so marriage, and so this could be concerning a marriage also, as I stated earlier. Okay, and so this person could be concerned, not wanting maybe you to marry this person or wanting this person to marry you, Scorpio. This could be also, I'm picking up that this could be maybe the person that wants to marry you or that you're about to marry. This could be their parents. This could be an uncle, an aunt, someone in their family, someone whom they are connected to. This person is very concerned. They could be against this union taking place. They could not want the two of you to marry or be with each other. This family is wealthy. They are connected to many resources of wealth, Spirit is saying. Lots of prosperity in this family. And so whenever someone comes along, not just you, Scorpio, to date, get to know, or potentially marry anyone in this bloodline or lineage, people get into the energy of being concerned. They could be possibly making you the topic of discussion, sitting around pondering all day, wondering if they could probably pay you to go away or talk you into postponing your nuptials. But either way, this person is in disagreement of this union. And so this could be a parental figure or someone who's considered to be the matriarch of the family, someone who's ahead of the wealth. Okay, so this family could have maybe a line of businesses or franchises that has created lots of wealth, generational wealth, and it has been passed down properly, Spirit is saying, from generation to generation. And there's something about the method or their idea of union and commitment. They don't mind marriage, but they have an idea. They want to pick who this person marries in their family, male or female. They want to make the choice, okay? Sounds weird, but to each his own, and all are welcome on this channel. This could be a tradition for this family or for this lineage that they have been following. And it's something about making sure that the wealth trickles down appropriately, so according to what want. Okay, everyone can live and make their own choices, and so this agreements have been made in this family, in this bloodline, for a long time, many years. Something about antiquity. Okay, we're going way back since the beginning. When you think of the word antiquity, since the beginning of things. Okay, and so maybe since the beginning of them establishing this business, this wealth in this bloodline, they've made of agreements, to, if they marry marry maybe a certain kind of person, of a certain status. I put it where it resonates. Okay, they are very concerned. It's about wealth. They're concerned about the wealth of their family. They assume, it doesn't mean that it's true. Okay, this is just a message being conveyed. Tarot is just a tool. It's not the final rule. So relax. But they're concerned about money, about maybe someone wanting to marry in their family for what they have or what they can offer. You know, they're concerned, maybe you want to marry into their family to divorce them later and maybe make them pay child support or spousal support, and it will deplete the family's wealth. Okay. And so this is all about money. So this person or this family line could look at a lot of people as a thief. As you see this lady standing here on the side, you know, they could be viewing and watching everyone that comes past them as like this person here, someone who's a thief. You know, doesn't mean that it's true. That is just how they feel. And that's why whenever anyone, not just you, Scorpio, when anyone wants to marry into this family, this is the ridicule. This is what they go through. This is the judgment that they go through. Okay. And so, once again, confirming they're concerned with poverty. They're concerned with someone intercepting or interrupting the growth of the wealth and the established reputation. I'm hearing established reputation that this family has built and created for themselves. This is a family of a particular status. They are known for a particular status. They carry themselves in a particular way. They're very well respected, very wealthy. They have options. They have created in their lineage. They've worked hard. Spirit is saying, yes, they have worked hard. But to have this energy, to each his own, this is a tradition that they agreed upon. And so far, it has been working because the people in their family are married. Okay. This doesn't mean that people don't marry in their family, but they follow the tradition of who they're going to marry to make sure that the wealth stays within the bloodline. Okay, I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all get it. Okay, and so the next card we have here is gift, and so Spirit is saying that this marriage here would be a gift, possibly for you, Scorpio, male or female. So it doesn't matter about the judgment or what people are thinking or assuming. You are in this commitment because you do love this person. You're not after the money, okay? But though this is your true intentions, their judgment, again, Spirit wants you to know this does not mean that this is who you are, but this is a gift. This union for you to marry this person would be a gift to you, okay? Maybe you are someone who is from a background that was not wealthy. Maybe you could have been brought up in poverty, a impoverished environment, a impoverished family, or maybe just, the neighborhood or the resources, in your upbringing weren't so great. We all are from different backgrounds and all are welcome on this channel once again, and have an empty cup when you want to see what's up. Okay. But so you could be from this kind of background, and Spirit is saying yes, and it is a gift. So it feels like, and I'm seeing this person choosing to commit to you, regardless of what the family thinks. I see this commitment going through. Okay. It may cause a lot of people to clutch their pearls or do a lot of negative talking, but this person will go through with marrying and committing to you. Okay. Because yes, there are people, doesn't matter what your tax bracket is, who marry for many different reasons, but you are here for the long haul. Okay. All right. Lots of threes here. Okay. Expression, growth. Okay. Lots of threes. Okay. Anything else? I got the geek kipper. We're kippering on kipper. We're double kippering with the cards today. Okay. All right. All right, Scorpio, let's check it out. Wow, Scorpio. Hope, great water. You are a water sign. It says hope, great water, and you are a water sign. Okay, so there is great hope. As I just told you, this person will marry you and go through with this ceremony. Okay, even if it is not a big wedding, I'm also picking up that this family's tradition is a huge, large wedding. But even if they do not want to participate or condone what is going place, this marriage will happen. This union will happen. And so Spirit wants you again, Scorpio, to have great hope. Stay positive, keep your head up, and stay grounded. And maybe you need to get by some water to make sure that you're keeping yourself calm and well balanced throughout this process. Spirit is saying for you to not become overwhelmed due to the judgment of those outside of you. You do not have control of it, though it is not nice. It is not a beautiful feeling, but you do not have control over that. And for you to, not to be concerned, okay? Because it's going to happen whether they like it or not, okay? And so you with, a good main character here and good lady, this represents you and your spouse. This represents you and your union. As I said, this will happen, okay? This will happen. This marriage will happen. As you see, it says good lady here. Good lady. Good lady in main character. So you and your spouse are the main character of everyone's conversation. But guess what? They can't stop it. It's going to happen because it is a gift from the universe. It is meant, it is written in the stars for you to marry this person, okay? This connection, this union is part of your journey. And so that's why it cannot be stopped. It cannot be blocked. And this person could be the first one in the family to avoid the traditional way of, I guess, allowing the approval of who they marry, okay? And so it's part of your destiny, and this person's destiny is written in the stars for you two to come together and to marry. So it looks like this union is going to change and catapult some new energy into these people's into their spirit, into their lineage, and also for you. It's going to change some things in a positive way, not in a negative way. Okay, it's going to open the minds and hearts and shift the perception, especially when it comes to judgment. Okay, and being a stickler of following tradition is not always the best way. Sometimes bending the rules can also lead to positivity. So I also see this marriage progressing and the family coming to grips and actually accepting you, even though you don't need their acceptance, Scorpio. Actually coming and accepting you respectfully in a wholehearted way, blessing your home with house here, maybe even gifting you and your spouse a home, maybe telling you go pick one out, it's on us, okay? That kind of energy, okay? You don't need their approval, but I see this family actually, like I said, by this person not allowing the family to control them and going through with this union, it's going to catapult their perception to change. And also in your bloodline and lineage, it's going to catapult the energy of you coming from maybe a impoverished background, okay? We all matter. We all hold value. Doesn't matter what our upbringing is or where we come from, okay? Unfortunately, in the matrix, we are taught as we grow and develop that the more greenbacks we have, that maybe one person holds more value than another, but that is far from the truth. That is far from the truth. Having more materialism or wealth does not convey that you hold more value or that you're more important. And actually, reality, it just conveys that maybe you have more responsibilities. I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with money. Money is my friend. It constantly flows to the left, right, in every hand and in every plan. Okay, but this is a reading for you, Scorpio. So this is a powerful read, okay? This union is meant to come together to make change for both his bloodline and yours, and it's going to do it in a positive way. It's going to open hearts. It's going to change perception, and they're going to see that yes, you are that good lady. Okay, they're going to see that you are a great person. You may even have someone, not right away, but maybe after a year or two. Don't be shocked. You may have some people coming to apologize to you. Yeah, not everyone, but maybe one or two saying, please forgive me, I was wrong for that. And it may take you by surprise, but it's going to be a good feeling. It is. So this concludes my read for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Later.